In this video, I would like us to learn the present tense, the past tense, the continuous tense, and the past participle verb form of some main verbs, some lexical verbs, some action verbs, okay? Now here on the board, I have these examples. But before I move on, please, let me say this. This past participle is a verb form. We don't call them tenses in English. Remember, I have already told you that there are three major tenses in English. One is present tense, two, past tense, three, future tense. So past participle is just a verb form. In other of our classes, I will talk more about the past participles. But for now, let us focus on knowing the present tense, the past tense, the continuous tense, and the past participle verb form of some lexical verbs. Number one here, I have present tense, cook. Cook. The past tense of cook is cooked. The continuous tense is cooking. That's the ing verb, okay? Continuous tense, they usually end with ing. Okay, past participle is cooked. You can see that past tense and past participle form of cook are the same thing, cooked, cooked. But does that mean that the way you use them in English language sentence, they are the same? No. The way we use this past tense cooked and past participle cooked in a sentence is not the same. We are going to learn that, how we make use of them in a sentence, by the time we start making sentences using these words, these verbs. Let us move on to the second one I have on the board. Number two, the present tense, jump. Past tense is jumped. Continuous tense is jumping. You can still see that it ends with ing. Past participle verb form is jumped. Number three, cry. Past tense is cried. Continuous tense is crying. Past participle verb form is cried. Number four, pick. Past tense of pick is picked. The continuous tense is picking. Past participle verb form is picked. Number five, present tense, try. Past tense is tried. Continuous tense is trying. Past participle verb form is tried. Now I want you to take note of something here. Verb number 1 to 5, they are past tense and past participle verb form ended with what? Ed. Please take note of that, because I'm going to talk about regular and irregular verb at the end of this video. Let us move on to number 6. Present tense, run. Past tense of run is ran. Continuous tense, running, still ing. Then past participle verb form is ran. Did you notice something here? The past tense of run is not runned. It didn't end with ed. The same thing with past participle verb form. It did not end with ed. Take note of that. Look at eat, number 7. Present tense, eat. Past tense is ate. Continuous tense is eating. Past participle verb form is eating. Again, you notice that the past tense form and past participle verb form, they didn't end with ed. Then the past tense form of eat is ate. It's completely different from that of past participle. Past participle is eating. Like I said, we are going to learn how we use these verbs in sentences. When we start making sentences using them. Number 8, we have fly. That's present tense. Past tense is flew. Continuous tense is flying. Past participle verb form is flown. Number 9, cut. That's present tense. Past tense of cut is still cut. The continuous tense is cutting, ing. What about the past participle verb form? Cut. Did you notice something here? The past tense form, the past participle form of cut is still the same as cut. No change. Look at hit. Number 10. Present tense, hit. Past tense is hit. Continuous tense is hitting. Past participle verb form is hit. Again, you would notice that the present tense hit is still the same as the past tense, and is still the same as what? The past participle. You can add up to this list. Okay, read books. You can even browse. Are you following, right? Present tense, past participle, continuous tense of words, that is verbs, and you can add up to the ones I have here on the board. Quickly, I would like to talk about regular and irregular verb. Please make a note of what I'm about to say. Regular verbs are verbs whose past tense end with ed. Irregular verbs are verbs that their past tense do not end with ed. It can take a different form, but it wouldn't end with ed. Which simply means that verb number 1 to 5 are regular verbs because their past tense, look at the spelling, they all ended with ed. Is that okay? Then from number 5 to number 10, you can see that the past tense did not end with ed. So verb number 6 to number 10 are irregular verbs. In our next class, we are going to make sentences using some of these verbs. We are going to start first with the present tense. Remember, we said that each of the 3 major tenses that we have, each of them gives birth to 4 others. So we are going to make sentences with each of these tenses in English in our next class. Until then, make sure you read through what you've learned in today's class. Try as much as you can to give yourself other examples so that when we start using them to make sentences, you will enjoy learning them. Thank you.